Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Santana gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and out of here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Come on, Big Jack.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Rizzo.
I had him guessing. Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Michael Brantley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Now a swing and a ground ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Bouncer down the line. Rizzo ranges to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be fun. I mean, they're facing a pitcher who gives up a lot of home runs. Now, as the hitters, will they stay patient, continue to look for your pitch? Because you know he's giving up a lot of home runs. Or will you stay within yourself and be able to take advantage of when he does make a mistake? Because he will make a mistake.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lays off 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Cleveland, first baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder number 32.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just what?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Second base.
Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
The catcher number 41.
And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Bryant trying to get there, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, center fielder Tyler Naquin.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ben Zobrist.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. After it is Brantley. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Addison Russell. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Zobrist is on his way home. The tag by Santana, and he is out at the plate.
Batting 6th, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
In now, Jake Arrieta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. On the ground up the middle. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back for more from the north side after this. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
23, Michael Brantley.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Seared down the first baseline. Here's another 2-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Baez is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there. That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The right fielder, number 32. Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Arrieta with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Russell.
Hit to third. Ramirez is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Settling in now, Alex Avila. He reached on a single in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he sends it on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and
Second
just found a hole.
9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Pitch inside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Tomlin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Josh Tomlin.
Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead
Cubs.
things off as we begin the
Second
home
baseman,
fifth.
Javier Baez.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 49.
So stepping in, Jake Arrieta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Arrieta rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and they're one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. ready to deliver the 1-2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score, the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-0. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Edwin Encarnacion is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Schwarber is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Number 32, Jay Bruce.
Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd. 3 in a row.
And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
First pitch on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. Tyler Olson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Tyler Olson.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Hit on the ground out to short. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Pitch on its way to Avila. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Here's a pop-up now. Lindor is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
49.
in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 41.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball
Santana.
1. Now here it comes. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Hayward is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. Number 1.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tyler Naquin is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High in the air out to center field. Schwarber is in pursuit. He gets there, but he missed it. Around second now and headed for third. Naquin takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he is in there.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here scored without the Craig Breslow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's
Third
Chris
baseman.
Bryant now. He's
Bryant.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Center fielder.
But hold
number
on here
12.
now. He jumped out of that
Kyle
dugout in a hurry.
Schwarber.
He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This one's flared toward left center. Zobrist is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter. Third
Ready
baseman.
for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Time to focus.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Left fielder. And
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is over and he puts it away for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Now in the box, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. There goes the runner, and a step off as the runner breaks for second. And they will tag him out between first and second, and whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Cubs 4 and the Indians 3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Jay Bruce will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The catcher, number 41,
Carlos Santana is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schwarber moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Austin Jackson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In there, 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Oh, not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Nick Goody comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 62, Nick Goody.
Fouled straight back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Wilson Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Set. Here's the 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hector Rondon takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he got a 2-strike breaking ball up in the zone. He fouled it off. I don't know. Maybe that was a ball he could have handled a little bit better.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Fouled back. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go quietly here in this half inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning. Into the box, number 4. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets his swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Number 4 becomes the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Got to wonder what he was looking for.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Clevenger takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 52, Mike Clevenger. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 9, Eric Gonzalez.
Hit back up the middle to his right, Gonzalez. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Santana is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Cubs are down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 1-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
You froze him on the fastball there. Tyler Naquin is retired to kick off the inning. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. This one skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Naquin. Makes the play, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Mike Montgomery will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Montgomery.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Mike Montgomery takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Schwarber looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box.
Number 4.
Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, number 4. He grounds it sharply to third. Abraham Almonte will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Schwarber is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He went down on strikes last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some forced to settle for 1. Cody Allen enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'd be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
There's 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there, as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Grounded to second. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. What a play. And just like that, this one